Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So just got home not too long ago, and I wanted to jump on cardio and get that taken care of, and then hop in the shower before the doctor's appointment today. I think I have a pretty solid goal for myself as far as working out. I got my fan going right now, so sorry if you guys can hear that. I think as far as my goal is concerned, I'm still trying to iron the details out a little bit. I'm gonna try explaining this as easy as I possibly can, but basically it works with banking money or not banking money. So say I lose 10 pounds, I can buy anything up to $10 for a used video game. Say I lose another $10 or 10 pounds, I could buy another cheap game. And then say I lose another 10 pounds, that's another $10 used cheap game. Well, let's say there's a game that I want for $30. Instead of buying three $10 games, I can bank that money, and when I lose the 30 pounds, I can then buy a $30 game. But the only downside is that you're only getting one game that way compared to the three $10 games. So I have to think about what I want, and if there's a game I'm looking for, to save up that money. So like if there's like an $80 game I want, I have to lose 80 pounds consecutively, and I can't spend any money on $10 used games. So I think it's a good way of doing it. I'm still gonna think about it a little more tonight and iron it out and see if that's the best option I have for a goal. I would like to lose a bunch of weight, and then as a reward for myself, maybe get some used games. I'm not sure how it's going to work out though, so I'm going to think about that tonight. I'm not sure if that's going to be my final plan for a goal, but I think I'm thinking right now that it works out, so I'll go with that for now, and if things change I'll let you know. But I need to hop on the bike and do some cardio. So just got out of the shower, and I think it's about time, while it's still a little light out yet. Let's jump right into the advent calendar. So I called this one yesterday, and it did not surprise me. I kind of figured we were, the way it was going, we were bound to get another weapons rack. And this one I'm okay with, because we got, was it IG-11? So we needed some weapons for him, or the Stormtrooper, or the Scout. But we got more weapons. We got, what, this is the second weapons rack we got now? But yeah, pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what the other three are going to be, because this is 21, so we have 22, 23, and 24. And I know Grogu is one of them, and the Mandalorian is another one. Well, going off the actual book here, we still got the Mandalorian. We got Grogu, and then we got his little chair. So I don't know if these are going to be the next three or what. They probably shouldn't show all of them on the box. Just saying. And we have Mickey, King of the Hill, for our puzzle today. Not a bad one. Cool art. I like it. Our book is Christmas Traditions, Lady and the Tramp. Story was nice. They got to show off a lot of the Christmas traditions that they grew up with, and introduce them to Tramp and Scamp, his little puppy. So they got to show off the Christmas traditions to that, and they ended up having a big meal at the end with a lot of friends and family. It was very nice. This is definitely one of those movies where I need to go back and rewatch it, because I remember watching it, but I was real little. I was probably 6, 7, 8. I wouldn't even say 8. I would probably say 6. 6 is probably the last time I could go back far enough and say, like, yeah, I was probably about that age and watched it. It's been a very long time. So I definitely need to go back and rewatch a lot of these older movies. 101 Dalmatians, Lady and the Tramp. My only issue with the movie is how creepy the cats are. I love Siamese cats in real life, just not in that movie. They just come off very creepy, very villain-like, so I guess it's fitting. But that is going to do it for today for the advent calendar. Well, tonight was interesting. Got a couple shots in my arm. It's a little sore still, but not bad. I'm up to date on those. Basically, from the talk with her from the labs that I gave last week, I have to focus on losing a crap ton of weight in 3 months. I have to get healthy. I have to switch my diet. I have to do a bunch of stuff in 3 months. And if my numbers aren't fixed, or at least projecting on a good path in those 3 months, then I will be categorized as a stage 2 diabetic. So I don't want to get to that point. So the next 3 weeks or the next 3 months rather, are going to be very hectic as far as weight loss. I'm going to do a crap ton of cardio. I don't want to, but I have to force myself to do it now. So it's not a thing of I don't have any time. I don't care if it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm just getting home from work. I will do 40 minutes on the bike. There are 24 hours in a day. If you can find time to complain about work or other stuff, you could find time to do exercising. But yeah, the next few months are going to be fun, and you guys are going to get to enjoy it with me. But I'm tired, and I'm going to hit the hay, so I will see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, I hope you are doing well today. I hope you are having a good... we got a few days left until Christmas rolls around, so I hope you guys are done with your Christmas shopping. I know there were some people out there still trying to find some stuff and gift wrap, so I hope you guys are all caught up with all of that and got that taken care of before the big mad holiday rush. We're actually going to do something a little different for Christmas. Instead of doing a whole bunch of cooking and stuff like that, we're taking it easy this year. We're just going to order some pizzas. So in all honesty, I could really go for a pizza right now. So I'm totally down for that. My cardio stuff doesn't officially start until January 1st. I did want to try and get a little bit of a head start getting into the 40 minutes, because just going from 15 minutes on the bike to 40 minutes, especially when I'm not toned for that kind of thing, or I don't have the endurance for it, it's not really going to end well. So I bumped it up today, did about 28 minutes on the bike, and I could really feel it. That's going to be my big form of cardio, doing 40 minutes a day. I also want to do more of a split workout. Before, I was kind of on the edge of, do I do a full body workout every other day or every few days, or do I do a split workout where I'm splitting everything up on certain days? And I think for now I'm going to go with a split workout. But enough talk about the boring stuff. We have some advent calendar stuff to get into. I don't know, blueberries are the best. For the Star Wars figure, I was wondering when we were going to finally get him, and we did. He's even got a little Christmas sweatshirt and scarf on. He is really small too, because he goes with this little pouch thingy. Put him in there, and then you could put him with the Scout and the Speeder. Look at that. Look at the size of him compared to a normal Lego, or a normal Lego figurine. He is so small. This is so cool. Now we just need the Mandalorian. I'll do the puzzle before the book, but we have Holiday Cheer is Here. It's got little signs with different things. I wonder if these are... Oh, I was going to say, I wonder if these were like references to ones we already have. Or not. I don't think so. The Holiday Lodge, that one, yes, but like Chippendales, Something and Treat. Not sure what that one is. Daisy Duck Hot Cocoa. Yeah, some of these are sort of referencing the other ones, but not really. So this one's really cool. It doesn't have any of the characters. It's just a nice, simple holiday cheer one. So really cool. And for our book today, we have another one from the Disney Princess selection, Tiana's Winter Blues from The Princess and the Frog. The Princess and the Frog was one of those weird movies for me where I didn't like it, I didn't dislike it. It was like perfectly right in the middle. Like I think it's good. I am actually very excited to see how they're going to incorporate The Princess and the Frog with Splash Mountain and make it its own ride. I think that would be a perfect area or a perfect ride for it. So whenever they do finish that, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, where does The Princess and the Frog rank among the Disney movies for you? Did you like it? Did you not like it? That's gonna be the question for this one. So now that it's a little later in the day, I'm just gonna sit back, relax. Got the Christmas lights going. I'm gonna get all of them going in a little bit. I got some cleaning up I gotta do before family comes over this weekend. But I'm going to take care of that, as well as I actually watched the new Matrix movie. Not going to lie though, the whole first section of it really confused me. Like, it really threw me for a loop. I'm like, okay, what is going on? I'm trying to make connections with it. I'm not a huge deep thinker when it comes to movies. It's not my cup of tea. I like to just sit back and take it all in. After a while it clicked and it made a lot of sense, and I thought it was a really good movie. For some reason, a lot of movies are going long. Spider-Man and this one were both 2 hours and 38 minutes. So they have a lot to talk about, which is awesome. But I'm looking forward to where they're going to take it from here, because they definitely could do another Matrix movie. So I'm interested to see where it goes. Not sure why, but the 2 shots I got, one was like the flu shot and one was some other shot. I can't remember. My shoulder is still killing me. And that was what, 2 days ago now? A day ago? 2 days ago? I don't even think the COVID shot hurt that bad. But I am going to call it for the night and get my fan going here. I have a busy day tomorrow of editing clips. I want to get one video out tomorrow. I want to get half of another video done at minimum. I also want to work on cleaning the kitchen, getting that set up, as well as gluing the puzzles that we have done so far, because I've actually only glued 2. And I want to get all those glued so I don't have to worry about spilling them. I can just pile them all together. We'll figure that out tomorrow though. I am tired. So this morning, did a little bit of cleaning, but then I went and saw The Kingsman, which, fantastic movie. Absolutely love it. I love the Kingsman series. I hope they come out with a 3rd one, but this one is really good. It's a prequel. It shoots up to 1 and 2, or where it ends, it shoots up to 1 and 2. But I do have to do a decent amount of cleaning tonight, so let's get cracking on the advent calendar. For our Lego today, we got his little carriage, little pod, I guess, transfer pod. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a little more decorative for the holidays, obviously with the red. I think the whole thing was kind of like a grayish color, so there wasn't really any colorful trim that really popped out. But it doesn't come with Grogu, so if we have the other Grogu from the one we got yesterday, we just put him in there. Now we just need to get the Mandalorian, and we only got a couple more days left, so he's got to be showing up in one of the next 2, so we'll see what we get. And for today's book, we have Christmas in Neverland. Peter Pan. Wendy was feeling a little homesick as far as like Christmas and whatnot go, and so Peter and Tinkerbell and the rest of the Lost Boys put something together. Well, not really Tinkerbell, she's got more of like a thing against Wendy in the cartoon, but she helped out a little. They got a tree together, made it look festive, and they had their own little Christmas thing. So my question for this one is going to pertain more to the villains of the Disney fandom. Hook had a very minor part in this. Like, it was just basically a cameo and then it was over and done with. But Hook is one of my favorite villains. I would say he's probably around my top 5 as far as Disney villains go. I absolutely love him. As far as like some of your favorite Disney villains go, what would be like your 1 or 2 top Disney villains? Let me know in the comment section below. And for the puzzle, this one's interesting because it doesn't actually have a saying or any words on it. It's just Goofy and Donald, and I believe, yeah, they're right down here. Kind of hard to make them out. We got Chip and Dale. Got our Disney characters getting into a little bit of mischief, or at least Goofy is. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like this one. But I'm just going to relax the rest of the night, put on some 8 out of 10 Cancel's Countdown or Home Improvement, one of the 2. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow. I may do the Advent stuff in the morning before my parents get here. I'm not sure. But I may end up doing it later in the day, so I will see you guys a little bit later. Alright, happy Christmas Eve, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I was just thinking about the advent calendar, because I got some stuff done this morning real quick, but I'm just thinking about the advent calendar, and the puzzle one goes until the 25th. So we still have one more to go tomorrow, but the Lego calendar and the book are both ending today. So let's jump into those right away. Before that though, I am trying some coffee this morning. Some Dunkin' French Vanilla. In my Nightmare Before Christmas mug. Let's give this one a try. Okay, even if I don't like the taste of this, this smells amazing. Alright, bottoms up. I'm sorry, it still tastes bad. Oh, I love the smell of coffee, but I cannot do the taste. Like, I hate smoking. But cigar shops, like good authentic cigar shops, not like the street corner ones, but I'm talking like a real cigar shop, those smell good. Coffee shops smell good, but I don't like either one of those. Well, I think we saw this one coming a mile away. But our last day, they got the Mandalorian himself. I don't remember his armor being that brown. Was it that brown early on in the episodes? Interesting. Yeah, we got both of them now. Look at that. So cute. Very cool though. And for our last book, I'm actually really excited about the one we ended with. It's Lilo and Stitch, Holiday Mischief with Stitch. This one I really like. Obviously, they're all basically just repeats every so often of the same story. And it's Stitch learning about the traditions that they have in Hawaii and in Lilo's household. But I really like this story because it being the last one, it ends really well, where it says, it's got Lilo and Stitch. Here, I'll read it to you. I wondered how other families celebrate their holidays, Lilo said. Everyone has their own unique traditions. Stitch nodded excitedly and then leaped outside. Wait, Stitch, come back. I think Stitch wants to celebrate more holiday traditions. You can show him yours. He's probably hiding somewhere in your home. Can you find him? And remind him to be nice. I love that they end it with the story breaking the fourth wall, and really focusing on the traditions that we have for the holidays and for festivities with family and friends. So I found that really cool, and I think that's like the perfect way to end these. Some of them may have been a little kiddish, and I get it. These are for kids overall, or for families to share with their kids, so I get that. And some of them I feel were a little better than others, where they had much more of a story to go with. But this one was probably the exact best way to end the stories. And for our puzzle for the 24th, we have Holidays Are Happier Together. And it shows all the friends putting the final touches on all of the Christmas decorations. Very cool. Alright, so my parents are gone now, and I feel like this year everybody kind of got spoiled with Christmas gifts. From last week's Christmas to this week's Christmas with my parents, it felt like everybody in a way just got a little more spoiled this year. I don't know if it had to do with like 2021 kind of being an off year and we were just kind of making up for it. I'm not really sure. I won't go over everything I got, but I do want to go over some of the cool things that I got that I want to show you guys. Right now I am currently working on the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge. I don't know if I get the box. That's what I'm currently working on right now. I love all the stuff from the Mandalorian. It's just a really good show. Really good storyline, and the Lego sets that they come out with there are like top notch. And then the other ones I got would be this Bird of Paradise one, which looks insane and awesome, and I can't wait to start this one. And then the next one would be Huey, Dewey, and Louie with Uncle Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales. I haven't watched any of the newer ones yet, but I heard they were really good. Game-wise, we have the Family Fun Pack with Scrabble, Trivial Pursuit, Monopoly, and Risk, as well as Civilization 6, which I'm a huge fan of the Civilization games, so I'm really pumped to get this one. And this I just thought was the coolest thing, because I didn't know this thing existed, but it's the Oregon Trail board game, and it's like the full board game. The one I have now, actually I have two card games, but this one is a full legit board game. I can't wait to crack this open and play it. This one I definitely was not expecting. My mom got me this for me. It was the Kingdom Hearts character files, and it goes through, I believe, all three of the games. Because I did see some Frozen stuff in here, but it goes through each of the games. Gets very detailed with every video game, not just the three, but I remember seeing stuff from the mobile games in here as well. It's amazing. It goes through all the characters, all the different character designs. This book is absolutely insane, and there's way too much information to go through here. And then the rest of the stuff I got was basically anything to do with clothing or clothing accessories, like this 50th anniversary t-shirt that my parents got me from their last trip. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch YouTube the rest of the night, work on some YouTube videos after I finish up this Mandalorian Lego set. And then tomorrow it's just going to be working on videos and relaxing all day. Since I basically have the whole place clean, the only stuff I really need to do would be in my office. So yeah, I'll just relax tonight and I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, hope you guys are all doing well this morning. Just woke up not too long ago, got some YouTube going on right away. Bright sunny day, weather is beautiful. Can't complain with that on Christmas.
This is actually going to be going out like a day or two after Christmas, so I hope you guys either had a good Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And for anyone who may not celebrate the holiday, I hope you had a good time with friends or family, or got to spend some time with friends or family this past weekend. So I may have stayed up a little late last night working on the Legos that I got from my parents, but let's jump into those first, and then we'll go into the last puzzle of the advent calendar. First up, we have the Mandalorian Forge. This one was actually really neat. It's very detailed. It comes with a Mandalorian. Actually comes with a few different types of Mandalorians. The main ones being the heavy gunner, the actual Mandalorian himself, as well as the smith. Looks like we got a bit of a laser cutter over here. We got kind of like a secret compartment slash workshop area over here. It's just really neat. I really like this one. Small, but it gets the point across. Next on the list, we have Huey, Dewey, and Louie and Uncle Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales. This one I really like. These were a little tedious to put together. They're a little smaller. But the Scrooge McDuck one I really like. Very cool. Simple build, not very complicated. I like those. And the last one we have is the Bird of Paradise. This one was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Was extremely fun to put together. The leaves, see if I can show you underneath them. The leaves are, like, there's 4 sets of leaves that actually make each leaf. And then there's a long stem that could be anywhere from, I think the shortest one was 8. Maybe 6 or 8, and then they go all the way up to 12 would be the longest one. Yeah, this was really cool. And I learned that these are only out for a select amount of time, and once they're out, they're out. Like, you can't get them anymore. So this puzzle was a little different. The pieces were bigger. It's longer. It's the same width top to bottom, I think. But it looks like it's about here to maybe. It's just a little bigger than 2 puzzles, I think. But it's really cool. It's Season's Greeting from Walt's Holiday Lodge. And it's got 2021 up on the corner. But it goes over, it looks like some of the places that were mentioned in some of the other puzzles. Like you have Walt's Lodge, but then you have Pluto's Winter Playground. Looks like Chip and Dale's area is right here. Goofy's area. Looks like Minnie has her own little shop over here for ice skating. Absolutely love it. This was a really fun advent calendar to do. I recommend doing this one for anyone looking for more next year, or to get maybe their kids more involved with advent calendars. Or if you just want to do advent calendars yourself, this one definitely is a fun one to do. Alright, so obviously this isn't the ending clip from that video. I'm wearing something completely different. This is actually a few days after Christmas and a day or two before New Year's. So I wanted to get you guys up to pace and have everything up to now being in that video. That's why it's a little longer than the last few. So I want to thank you guys for sticking around for all the Christmas videos this year. They've been really fun to make. I need to put them out on a more routine basis, especially with ones like the story. Those definitely took up a lot of time in the beginning, so I think that kind of set me behind, and it was kind of a little game of catch up the whole time. So live and learn. I had fun nonetheless, so they were great. But I hope you guys had a great holiday season with Christmas and any other holidays in the past, and New Year's literally right around the corner. I hope you guys have a good 2022. That's kind of weird to say already. If you guys do make any resolutions or have any that you guys are thinking about, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. I like seeing what changes people want to try and aim for in the coming year. Maybe a new you, or maybe advancing your creativeness with more art projects, or learning a new language, or reading more books, watching more movies. You name it. Whatever it is, list it down below. But I will see you guys in 2022. So, for the last time in 2021, take care and peace out.